Alright guys, today I'm going to show you how to beat the all-time domination and get 3 stars. So this is the team that I'm using. Every single player here in total costs less than 100k MyTEAM points. The Larry Johnson I actually got for free from the Welcome to MyTEAM agenda. So that's an agenda you can complete and you'll get a random Ruby player for free as well. I like to use players that can play defense and can dunk. That's like the biggest things that I would say. So we're going against the Pistons today. And yeah. So we're going to start off. I'm going to tell you what settings I use. So with the defensive settings, I use on-ball pressure and off-ball pressure as tight. And offensive settings, I like to only use a freelance. Some people like to use 5 out. I like to use comp just so players aren't running around. And that's pretty much it for that. And then for my coach settings, I'm using timeout as manual, player minutes as substitution as automatic. But if I feel like changing it myself, I end up changing it. And yeah, I'm going to show you how to just pull up the comp. So right here, you're going to press right on your D-pad. And then you're going to press L1 to trigger freelance. And then press X for comp. So that's going to trigger that. And then you're going to just press left on the D-pad and then L1 for pass and screen away. And that's going to clear out the players. So here what I just did was I just tapped L1, triangle, and then square so that my power forward would start cutting towards the rim and then you would just have a wide open dunk. This is the best way I think to actually cheese the Hall of Fame CPU. You just got to find out who's the weakest defender on the opposing team. So against the all-time Pistons, I would say Dennis Rodman's a bit slow, so you can get past him sometimes. The most consistent player I found against this team was definitely Grant Hill. Grant Hill does not seem to be the best defender. So if you start cutting to the basket with whoever's guarding him, usually he's not going to be able to keep up with him. Also, Joe Dumars did make a few mistakes, so whenever he messed up, it was pretty easy to just get a wide open dunk. And on defense, the way I like to play is off ball for the most part. I like to guard a player that can't shoot, so I guarded Rodman a lot in this game. And yeah, you're just going to want to do that. If there's any pick and rolls on defense, what you're going to want to do is actually, what I like to do is go over the screen if I can, and then try to recover with a center or power forward to stop any layups or dunks. And so as you can see here, this is just what I'm doing. This was a risky thing I did here where I drop step. That's because the game was really close and you have to win by 15 points to actually get the full 3 stars in all-time domination, so it is a bit difficult. I like to keep the percentage of, like when I'm doing substitutions, like any player that gets below 70, I like to sub them out just because I find them to be a bit slow and useless. Sometimes even less than 80, they start getting a bit just worse, and then you're not going to want to use them anymore. So yeah, it's not definitely like super easy to beat the Hall of Fame CPU, but it is really easy to score on them, I would say. The only part that's hard is stopping them because they'll make a lot of contested shots that are really hard. So you need to make sure you're just playing your best and you're bringing your A game. And if you make too many mistakes, you're going to get burnt for it and most likely lose. So as you can see here again, this pass, cut to the basket. And here, this was a risky shot, but I needed to hit it, and luckily I did. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So, good luck to anyone trying to do this, for sure. If you have like Damian Lillard, you have Jason Kidd, you have players like that, like some of the best ones like Andrew Bogut, I feel like a lot of those players would actually make this challenge a lot easier. But if you're like me and you're running a budget squad, it's going to be a bit difficult to win. But it is doable. As you can see, I won by 17 points here. So you get 4,000 MT for just playing the game. And the first time you beat them and get 3 stars, you get an additional 4,250 MyTEAM points. So in total, you're getting 8,250 MyTEAM points for less than half an hour's worth of work, which is pretty good. I would say probably the best in the game. So in this game, I shot really well. I shot 88%, and then the Pistons only shot 41%. So yeah, like I said, just pass, screen away, and then cut to the basket with whoever's your most dominant player, and that should help you get the victory. You can use this in current domination too. It's super easy. Thanks for watching. That's about it. Thank you guys.